Hey everybody. So today I wanted to talk to y'all about the difference between a therapist and a life coach, just because therapy has been around for a long time, but life coaching has actually been around as well. It just hasn't been as advertised, but it is starting to become more popular. So I did want to kind of break down what some of the differences are to maybe help you figure out if you need to lean more towards seeing a therapist or seeing a life coach, depending on what your life goals are. So, first major difference between a life coach and a therapist is going to be the education. So, when it comes to therapy, it is heavily regulated, by the government. People do go to school for this. There are certifications and licensures that need to be in place in order for someone to operate as a therapist or as a psychotherapist in that realm. They need that. On the life coaching spectrum, it's not regulated by the government at all, so you don't need those certifications and licensures. But that does not mean that you don't have the option to work with a life coach that does not have those, because there are coaching programs that are out there where people can get training in specific areas. There are hundreds of them. So don't feel like just because, somebody doesn't have a certification that they're not a good coach, because a lot of life coaching comes from experience. It's a very heart-centered occupation to be in. So most times coaches are experienced in that area of life. The second difference between a life coach and a therapist is going to be what direction of your life that, they help you work on. So a therapist is going to be someone that you want to see if you want to deal with any issues from your past. So they're going to help you go back to the past and help you figure out anything that's been hindering you or stopping you. And they also help you deal with the emotions that come with that. So they help a lot with emotional regulation and kind of breaking things down. So if you have things in your past, and we all know our own stories. If you have any traumatic experiences that happened to you in your life, it may be best to see a therapist, because they are equipped with the tools and information to help you with that. If you don't have those problems, or if you've kind of regulated those things on your own, then it would be great for you to see a life coach. So what a life coach is going to do, they're going to help you move from the present to the future. Their focus is being committed on where you are in your life now and where you're trying to go. So they're going to be the person that is going to be supportive. They're going to encourage you, and they're going to help you, because life coaching isn't about telling you what to do. It's about working together in collaboration to create a plan that's going to work out best for you moving forward to reach the goals that you want to reach. Okay. So the last major difference between a life coach and a therapist is going to be pricing. So when it comes to therapy, because it is regulated by the government, I'm not sure if state makes a difference as far as payment, but obviously the pay scale is going to be standard when it comes to therapy. With that being said, because it is regulated by the government, a lot of people are able to see a therapist through their insurance. So a lot of people, I know that hinders a lot of people from getting the help that they need, because they don't have the insurance, and because of the pricing of it. So, a lot of people can't afford it, but they need help. In that case, I would highly recommend that you see a life coach, and I would recommend that you see a life coach in the specific area of life that you want to work on, because there are different subcategories of life coaching and what they can help you with. So go to someone that works specifically in the area that you want to grow in and get better in. And when it comes to pricing, it can be anything, because it's not regulated. So it's literally up to that coach to decide what their value is, or even just what they want to be able to offer. A lot of times it comes down to your target market, the group of people that you're wanting to work with specifically. And it's really just kind of whatever you want it to be. And what also plays a role in that is going to be the experience that you have. So some people are newer, some people are older, but yeah, those are going to be the three major differences between a therapist and a life coach. I hope that was able to help somebody make a differentiation and make the choice whether it would be better to see a therapist or life coach. But we're all heart-centered. We're all here to help you get to where you want to be in life. So whatever you do, don't get stuck where you are, because that's why you need one now. Just make the decision. Have a good one.